This week, I watched someone almost speak. She leaned forward. Her hand moved just enough that you could tell she had something to contribute. Then she stopped. A few seconds later, someone else shared a similar idea. The room responded. Now, I don't know why she stayed silent. Maybe she wanted more information. Maybe she wasn't ready. Or maybe she learned somewhere along the way that staying quiet felt safer than risking being wrong. We'll never know. But that moment, it really stayed with me. Most people assume silence means someone has nothing to say. I don't think that's true. Sometimes silence has nothing to do with ideas. Sometimes silence has everything to do with safety. There's an invisible decision that happens before anyone speaks. Our brains ask questions like, is it safe? Will I look foolish? Will I be interrupted? Will this idea even matter? Those questions are often answered long before we even open our mouths. That is why psychological safety matters. Psychological safety isn't about making people comfortable. It's about creating an environment where people feel safe enough to contribute what they already know. Think about it. How many ideas have organizations lost, not because people weren't smart, but because they weren't sure they should speak? Every team has invisible ideas. Every classroom has invisible questions. Every family has invisible conversations. Every meeting has someone quietly deciding whether their voice belongs. Leaders often focus on what people said, but I think we should pay more attention to what almost got said. Because transformation often begins before the first word is ever spoken. So here's the question I've been sitting with. Where in your life have you stayed silent, even though you had something meaningful to contribute? Maybe it was at work, maybe at home, maybe with a friend, maybe with yourself. And another question, who around you almost spoke today but didn't? Sometimes the most important things that we notice is what never happened. This week, I want you to try a simple experiment. Notice just one moment when someone almost speaks. Don't rush to fill the silence. Don't assume they have nothing to say. Just notice. Because once you begin seeing those invisible moments, you start seeing people differently. And sometimes seeing differently is where everything begins. I'm Kevin Goins. This is See Different. See what's been shaping you all along.